students, so today we are going to take up a very important topic. So that is nothing but the simple present, or we can also call it as a present simple. Okay, so why present simple is so useful for us because so this the structure is very simple. Okay, so the structure is see the structure, observe the structure here. So subject, we have to take the subject first. What is the subject? Subject can be either a proper noun or a pronoun. Then a V1. So you have to take a V1 form of the verb. Afterwards a complement. That's all. So the structure is only subject plus V1. So that is simple present or present simple. That's all. That is the structure. So simple to use and highly useful in your day-to-day spoken English. Okay, so nearly 75 to 80% of the sentences we speak every day, so they are nothing but present simple only. Okay, so let us see this example. So let us take up one example. I go to park every day for a walk. I go to park every day for a walk. She goes to park. Okay, so on alternate days. So my wife goes for shopping. Okay, so my students come to me for tuition. So these are some of the examples. Okay, see here. And the salient features of simple present is, it is so simple. Very simple. Just now I have explained subject plus V1 plus complement. That's all. Subject plus verb 1, that root form. So you know very well the different forms of the verbs. V1 is the root form, base form of the verb. Then it can also have S and ES forms. So you have to use sometimes that is third person singular, he, she and it. Only for these three you have to use S and ES form of the root form of the verb. Okay, that is the only thing you have to remember here. Okay, so then so simple, it is so simple, the structure is so simple, and it is very widely used in your day-to-day life. The language which we use in your day-to-day life is nothing but the spoken English. Then easy to learn and use. It is very easy to learn. It is not at all difficult. What difficulty you have? So take subject, take any proper noun or any pronoun, then just put V1, the root form. You need not go to the V2, you need not go to the V3. So there is no necessity of any auxiliary. No auxiliary is required here because V1 is independent. It is not dependent on any auxiliary. So that is also another interesting feature of simple present. Okay, so in simple present you need not use auxiliaries, and in simple past also, past tense also, V2 form also, it also doesn't require any auxiliary, any support. Okay, V1 and V2 are independent, and V3, so that is the past participle form, and V4 present participle form. These two are dependent on auxiliaries. Okay, that we can discuss later, not now. Okay, so we are in simple present. So here the structure is so simple and very easy to learn and use this very widely. And every day we use hundreds and thousands of sentences by so many people. Okay, so easy to learn. Yeah, so uses are many. So though it is so simple, the uses are very vast and very widely used. So what are those uses? To describe your habitual action. So this is only the headings I am telling you, and let us go to each one in the next slide. Okay, the habitual actions, every day we do some habits. So okay, he is a good cricketer. He is a good cricketer. Okay, so that is the thing. And daily routine, I wake up early in the morning, I brush my teeth, I go to office, I work there for 8 hours and come back home and read newspaper, watch TV and go to bed. These are all my daily routine. Every day I do these actions. So the natural phenomenon. So natural phenomenon are those things. Dogs bark when they fight for food, okay, and peacock dances when it rains, fish swims in water, okay. So these are the things, the natural phenomenon. Pigs grunt, birds fly high in the sky, okay. Then universal truth. So universal truth means you see the nature and universe, so that they happen every day. The sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west, okay. The earth revolves around itself. Okay, the earth spins like this, the earth revolves around the sun, and the earth revolves around itself. That is also a natural phenomenon. General truth also. So the general truth or natural phenomena are same, and the universal truth just now I told you. Then for predetermined actions, not only the things, the predetermined, this flight, this flight leaves to Chennai tomorrow. See, the time clause is tomorrow, but I am using a simple present for that. And my uncle arrives from Mumbai day after tomorrow. See, arrives, my uncle arrives. So uncle is the subject, arrives is the V1, and I am clubbing these two structures, subject plus V1. This is simple present, but I am using it with a future time clause, day after tomorrow. It is not tomorrow, not only tomorrow, day after tomorrow. My uncle arrives. So my sister goes to US next week. See, next week is the future time clause, but I have taken comfortably the simple present because it is highly used for the predetermined, planned actions. So predetermined in the sense there must be planning, and you should have purchased your ticket and the date has been fixed, and there is a regular timetable. Especially Rajdhani Express comes to Nellore at 8 p.m. every day. Okay, so, then Tamil Nadu Express leaves Nellore at 9 p.m. every day. So that is the regular timetable. So the buses have timetable, regular timetable, trains have timetable, and flights have also departure schedules. So each flight arrives unless it is late or delayed. So generally most of the times the flights they leave at exact time, okay. So you have to go to the airport 3 hours early. So for all because there are so many formalities also, so that to fulfill the formality you have to be there just 2.5 to 3 hours before the departure of the flight. See, these are the things. But apart from the so many advantages of so simple, easy to learn, easy to use, and widely used, and it has many uses like habitual action, natural phenomenon, general truth, okay, so for predetermined action, etc., etc., etc. But the simple present has one deficiency. Okay, what is the deficiency? Okay, so suppose if you take some medicine, so there are some plus and some minus. So that is, a plus is it helps you in fighting the infection and all, and on the other side it has some side effects. Especially antibiotics, they have lot many side effects. Just like that, it has so many advantages and so many benefits, but one deficiency is there. What is that deficiency? Simple present is called present indefinite. So this is not definite. So this another name for simple present is present indefinite. Why this is indefinite means it never confirms completion of an action. Got my point? Simple present never confirms completion of an action. It never tells, I go to park. So yesterday did you go to park? No answer. Today are you going to park? No answer. Tomorrow will you go to park? No answer. Okay, so that means it is indefinite. I go to park. Okay, so that is my regular habit. So it never tells that yesterday I went to park and today I am going to park. Okay, and so any action, it is not confirmed by simple present. This is the only deficiency you have, and for this to overcome this deficiency, we have another tense. So that is the present perfect. So this is simple present, which is present indefinite. Okay, and there is one more tense that is called present perfect. So that is a present definite. This is indefinite, that present perfect is present definite. So it confirms the completion of action. 100% action is over, completed. But simple present will never tell you the action is complete or incomplete. So just it tells the things. So just every day we do the things, daily routines we do, natural phenomenon are there, and universal truth are there, and predetermined actions also. Okay, thank you friends. So let us go to the details of each use of a simple present. So and this tense is my favorite. I love this tense, simple present, because it's very easy for me to use any type of action. See here, these are the things, and I like this anything because so simple. Like I use it, subject plus verb, even, that's all. And sometimes yes and yes when with the third person singulars, he, she, and it, over. And a complement. See here, I have given a sentence, I go to park every day. Yeah, you can end the sentence here by putting a full stop. But I have added, for a walk. Why you go to park? If you ask me, so I should answer. So that's why I have added this also for furthermore. For a walk. I go to park every day for a walk. I have to walk 30 to 40 minutes every day for my health. Okay, that is the thing. Thank you friends. Yes, students, so in the previous slide, I have not given any example for ES, S and ES forms. In this slide, so you can clearly see and make the difference between plural subject and singular subjects. So I have taken singular subjects as well as plural subjects, and how this V1 changes also I have shown in these examples. So let us see. I go to park for a walk. Yes, this we have already discussed. Then he goes to park to meet his friends. See here, if you observe, he is the third person singular because it is, since it is a singular, the verb in V1 form changes here. So it is not just go, it takes ES, goes. He goes to park. Why he goes to park? To meet his friends. Okay. Next, come to she. She is also singular third person. She goes to park for fresh air because good. So there is lot of vegetation in the park and they get a good breeze, fresh air. Okay, more oxygen also. Okay, that's why she goes to park for fresh air, to breathe fresh air. Okay, that he and she are third person singular subjects. I is a plural, so it is considered as plural only, though singular generally considered as plural. They is plural, third person plural. So this is third person singular, third person singular, third person plural. But even though the third person, if the subject is plural, so they go to park to play. Yes, they play shuttle badminton, they play volleyball, they play chess also. So several people play different games in park. That is a very good and beautiful park. Okay, they go to park to play. So these are the examples. With these examples, you can clearly know how the V1 form changes with the singular subject and plural subject. So I shall repeat them again. I go to park for a walk. He goes to park to meet his friends. She goes to park for fresh air. They go to park to play. Okay. So let us go to the next slide and see some more details about the simple present. Okay.